Hey cool kids, today we are going to work on the opposition paragraph of our argumentative essays. So the opposition paragraph is the paragraph that tells your reader the viewpoint that's the opposite of yours and then why yours is in fact right. So let's start with a hypothetical example to kind of get us thinking. Let's say you want to go to a late movie with your friends. But of course, your mom doesn't want you to go to this late movie, and she has a lot of good reasons, including you have school in the morning, the movie doesn't end till 11, Billy's going, and she doesn't trust Billy, and she doesn't want you out that late. How are you going to convince her that the late movie's actually a good idea? Well, you need your own reasons why your idea is a good one. So yours might be tomorrow is Friday and we have an assembly and most of the teachers don't have a lot planned. You stay up till 11 regardless of whether or not you go to the movies. Rita's going and she doesn't like Billy, so you two will hang out together without Billy. And Rita's mom's going to drive you. Her parents are going to another movie at the exact same time. So with all these counter arguments, suddenly your late night movie adventure doesn't sound quite so bad. And this is pretty much what we're going to be doing with our essays today. We're preparing counter reasons. We know people are going to disagree with your opinion, so you need to already be prepared with a counter argument. So just like with the movie example, you need to already know what reasons people have to disagree with you. So look at your own essay and think about why somebody might disagree with you. My example is if your argument was that we shouldn't have school uniforms, a good counter argument would be that uniforms are said to make schools less cliquey. That's a pretty valid reason to actually like school uniforms. So in your own essay, you need to write about why that's irrelevant or why your point is still better. So I'll give you some time here to think about that and write down a good reason. Writing down more than one might be a good idea. That way you know you have a really good, strong reason that people might disagree with you, and then we can counteract that. If you are struggling to think of a reason somebody might disagree with you, we could turn to outside resources. So do you know somebody that does disagree with you? You could talk to them. Somebody in your family might disagree with you, or maybe a friend. You could call on the phone, or you could message somebody on Canvas, and they might have a really good point. Or you could even just Google the counter argument. For our example, we could Google what are the benefits of school uniforms, and that would give us a lot of reasons that somebody might disagree with us. You only need one, but if you want more than one, then that might be good too. When you do have a quality reason that somebody might disagree with you, you are ready to oppose it. So there's two components to your opposition paragraph. You need to introduce the reason that others might disagree with you, and then break down why it's either irrelevant or incorrect. Many of you have already wanted to do this type of work. You can, if you choose, give some credence to the opposition. In special circumstances, your opinion might be wrong, but those circumstances are slim, and that's not what you're talking about, that sort of thing. You can see the example that I've attached to our example essay, and that will just be on pages where you have access to this in the first place. So, all right, get to work.